Why does the use of tenses matter in English grammar? Well, it's because tenses help us to express when an action occurs, whether it's happening right now, happened in the past, or will happen in the future. Understanding them is essential for effective communication. So today we're going to explore the 12 tenses of English grammar. Buckle up! First up is the simple present tense. It's pretty straightforward, just the subject and the base form of the verb. For example, she eats apples. This tense is our go-to for actions that are habitual, factual, or generally true. Then we have the present continuous tense. It's the subject plus the to be verb and the present participle form of the verb. An example would be, she is eating an apple. Use this tense to talk about actions that are happening right now or ongoing actions. Next is the present perfect tense. Here we use the subject have or has and the past participle of the verb. For example, she has eaten an apple. This tense is great for actions that started in the past but have relevance to the present, or actions that happened at an indefinite time in the past. The present perfect continuous tense is a bit of a mouthful, but it's pretty simple. The form is the subject plus have been or has been and the present participle of the verb, like she has been eating apples. Use this to express actions that started in the past and continue into the present, emphasizing the duration of the action. Moving on to the simple past tense, which is just the subject and the past form of the verb. An example would be, she ate an apple. This tense is perfect for actions that occurred at a specific point in the past. The past continuous tense is the subject plus was or were and the present participle of the verb. For example, she was eating an apple. Use this tense to indicate actions that were ongoing at a specific time in the past. The past perfect tense is the subject had and the past participle of the verb, like she had eaten an apple. This tense shows that an action was completed before another action or point in the past. The past perfect continuous tense is the subject had been and the present participle of the verb. An example is, she had been eating apples. This tense emphasizes the duration of an action that occurred before another action or point in the past. Next, we have the simple future tense. It's the subject plus will or shall and the base form of the verb. For example, she will eat an apple. Use this tense to predict a future action or state. The future continuous tense is the subject will be and the present participle of the verb, like she will be eating an apple. This tense describes an ongoing action that will occur at a specific time in the future. The future perfect tense is the subject will have and the past participle of the verb. An example is, she will have eaten an apple. This tense indicates that an action will be completed before a certain time or another action in the future. And finally, we have the future perfect continuous tense. It's the subject will have been and the present participle of the verb, like she will have been eating apples. This tense emphasizes the duration of an action that will be ongoing before a certain time or another action in the future. And there you have it, the 12 tenses of English grammar in a nutshell. Remember, understanding and using these tenses correctly will greatly enhance your English communication skills. Until next time.